I'm saying this. I don't give a fuck who don't like it. Too motherfucking bad. Now, all you creators that get up here, you talking about this is your job. Who hired you? Did YouTube called your phone and hired you and gave you the job and told you they wanted you to be a creator on YouTube? Did they? No, they didn't do that. They told they didn't even tell you this was your job. You told that this is your job because all the creators that have jobs like this, y'all lazy and y'all don't have work ethic in your life. You don't know how to go out and get a 9 to 5. So y'all choose to sit on the phone on every platform. Oh, I need to be on TikTok. Oh, I need to be on YouTube. Oh, I need to be on Facebook. Oh, I need to be on Instagram. Oh, I need to be on this to get $1. First of all, y'all keep talking about views and likes. I don't even know what the fuck that is. I don't care to know about that. Okay. My point is, why I do what I'm doing is because I'm tired of you motherfuckers thinking that y'all can come up here and say anything about anybody and say anything about anybody's life, and then when it comes back at you, you're the victim. Now, for instance, I'm talking about you, Tommy the Gossip. You think you talking about this my job? This my job. Who hired you? Who hired you? Who hired you to say and think that it's okay for you to talk about what everybody else is going through or what this person is going through their motherfucking lives and everything? Who told you to do that? You chose to do that. But it's okay for you to come up here and talk about what this person doing in their life, how this person is going downhill. And now because you got somebody like me calling you out on who the fuck you think you could talk about somebody and nobody could talk about you? Make it make sense. And who the fuck gave you content creators the uppity? Man, y'all take this shit too serious. Y'all lazy. Y'all don't want to go out and get a job. So this is the only thing y'all can do until your government assisted check comes. Nobody hired you to sit on your ass all day and be on 5 different platforms trying to get $1. Nobody told you to do that. But my point is, who gave you the job to say, my name Tommy the Gossip? And I supposed to be up here telling people about what other people is going through and what the changes and the struggles they're going through in their life. And nobody's supposed to talk about me. Fuck you. That's how I feel about it. If you can sit up here and put everybody whoever business you talking about, you putting it on your platform, and you talking about why people can't talk about you. I'm not a follower. I'm not gonna sit and follow you and say, oh yeah, Tommy, that's right. Talk about Shamar. Oh yeah, talk about Alba. Oh yeah, talk about whoever else. I don't know the rest of the gay men. I'm just meeting them. But I'm saying, as a gay community, we are a gay community, and you are one of the people that's trying to tear down your own gay community. It's bad enough as gay people and us being gay, we go through enough to get gay rights and gay privileges and respect, and then you got gay people bashing gay people. But I'm just saying, who gave you the right, Tommy the Gossip, to think that you can sit up here and talk about somebody else's issues through life, and you have put on people got this, people are sick. You even say Alva was sick. You even said Shamar was sick. You said Sean was sick. You said Messi that was sick. You say all these things about people and all these things of what they going through in their life, and you say so much about everybody else. And now somebody calling you out, and you the victim. Now you the victim. You talking about this is your job. Who gave you that motherfucking job? Who gave you the job to sit around and talk about people? Job. You gave yourself that job, and now you think you're supposed to be privileged because you call yourself Tommy the Gossip. So you're supposed to be privileged to talk about somebody else, and but nobody can talk about you. Sense. Make it make sense to me, because I understand that. I don't understand how you the victim. Now you're the victim because I don't like what you're doing. I don't like the fact that I don't like the fact that I don't care what Shamar said out of his mouth. He's still handicapped no matter which way not. But because y'all so uneducated and y'all unbalanced about how life really is supposed to be. He say the same thing anybody else say, but you want to put your hands on him, but it don't matter. That's a handicapped man, but you think you, Tommy Gossip, think that you named yourself Tommy the Gossip, talking about that is your job to tell everybody else's business. Like somebody wants you to go and see, look on their page and see what their struggle is. And if they wanted their struggle to be on a motherfucking platform, they would tell them themselves. So what gives you the right, Tommy the Gossip, to think that you can talk about people, but nobody can talk about you? Make that make sense to me. I don't give a fuck about none of that. I don't give a fuck about how you feel, how Al will feel, how Shamar feel, how anybody on these platforms feel. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. All this bullying, nobody gave you no motherfucking job to be in everybody else's business and nobody can be in yours. Nobody gave you that motherfucking job. You gave yourself that job. And now because you gave yourself that job and you got angry birds and demons that go along with bullshit that you do and all the evilness and things that you do, that's evil. That's evil. So now somebody's picking at you and telling your business you don't like it. Now you the victim. Now you the victim. Nobody gave you the job to be up in nobody's face, or nobody gave you the job to be in nobody else's business and put their business on on your platform and talk about it. So if you feel that you can do that, then I feel that I can say what I want to say about you. Point blank, period. Point blank, period. And I say I don't go and I go and tell when I say I investigate, yeah, hell yeah, I investigate because I don't like to spread bad false accusations. I don't like to defer to anybody's character. I don't beat on people's character, but I'm just saying it's all right. Hey, sweetheart, it's all right for you to talk about everybody else, but now if somebody's talking about you, you're the victim. You talking about this is your job. Who did YouTube say call you up and say, Tommy Davis, I want you to be the gossiper. I want you to talk about any and everybody, but don't let nobody talk about you. Who hired you? Who hired you to talk about everybody else? And now y'all want to play victim. All your content's creators want to feel like y'all victims. If you don't, first and foremost, it's a free country and a freedom of speech country. If you put anything on a platform or in the public's eye, do you want people to talk about you? Vacation later this year. Do you want, hey, sweetheart, how's your birthday? It's true though. They sitting up here complaining because look, they complaining because I'm talking about Tommy and I'm talking about Tommy's health. Well, Tommy talked about everybody else's health. Tommy feel the need that he could get up here and talk about anybody else, but nobody can talk about Tommy. Bitch, ain't nobody gave Tommy no motherfucking job talking about this my job. Who gave you the job to be up in everybody else's business? Just like people be going at Tasha K. Nobody gave Tasha K that job. Tasha K chose to be in people's business. So if you choose to be in people's business, then you choose to get the good, the bad, and the ugly that comes along with you trying to be in everybody else's business, but you don't want nobody to be in your business. Make it make sense to me. It makes sense to me. And then you trying to steal your platform, strong enough, it wouldn't go nowhere. The platform, the fuck, I can't sit around all day, every day, being on. It's too much. Y'all want to be on Facebook. Y'all want to get paid. Y'all want to get paid off Facebook. You want to get paid off YouTube. You want to get paid off TikTok. You want to get paid off Instagram. Goddamn. Y'all want to get paid doing all these things. Why y'all don't go get a fucking real job? And now, cause you feel, oh, why is she coming at me? Well, she want beef with me. It's no beef. It's not even about beefing with you, Tommy. You gotta say, I feel like this. If you can sit up here and talk about everybody and their mother, that's who you talk about. You talk about everybody and their mother. If you feel that you can talk about other people and what they're going through and their struggles in life, then why I can't talk about you? Why people can't talk about you? Because what you do, you bring negative energy. You ain't bringing positive energy, and that's the problem. You every story you tell is something bad. It's never something good. It ain't saying, well, he's a gay man and he's going through something. So let me, as a gay man, let me give him some advice. Or let me talk to him. Maybe he got something going on. No, but you take your platform and you throw out negative energy. But it's okay because you said this is your job. Yeah, they weird to me. They real talk, friend. They real weird to me. They mad because I'm up here and I be talking about Tommy the Gossip. Fuck you and fuck Tommy the Gossip and fuck how anybody else feel about me talking about Tommy the Gossip. If Tommy the Gossip feel like that's his job to be in other people's business, well, everybody else has an opinion. Not everybody agree with the negativity that y'all bring to the table. Nobody agrees to that. Y'all beg every day for likes and views. What the fuck that is? What is that? Instead of going out and getting you a 9 to 5, what your mother and father didn't teach y'all how to work? So y'all choose to be lazy and be on the phone talking about this is your job. Who hired you? YouTube didn't hire you. You came to YouTube and begged YouTube to be a content creator. And you're not even a content creator because for real now, let's keep it 100. Let's keep it 100. A content creator creates shit about what's going on in their life, not what's going on in somebody else's life. Okay. And second of all, as a gay individual and being part of the gay community, how come y'all so much bigger and hating on each other? It's okay, Tom. It's only supposed to be Tommy and Alvo up here just hating on people or saying what the fuck because y'all want all the attention. Nah, it's not about that. It's not about that. If you think you can mind other people's business, what makes you think that people can't mind your business? People can't say what the fuck they want to say about you. You say Alvo got AIDS. You said Shamar had it. You said LaShawn had it. So why people can't tell your truth, baby? Your truth. You wish all kind of negativity on people every day. So why people can't call you out on it? Why now you a victim? Now how come you the victim now? But it's okay for you to sit up there, girl, let's have court. Let's have court. Let's talk about what Clue doing. Let's talk about what this one doing. Listen, they got kicked out of their thing. They did this. Why you can do that and nobody can say nothing about you? See, my platform, and it's not even a platform. I just feel the need that sometimes it's got somebody needs to step in and stop all this ignorant that y'all do and think that because you choose to be lazy motherfuckers and be, excuse my language, y'all choose to be lazy and not get a job and sit on the internet all day long. So you choose to do this. So now people owe you respect because you choose to be lazy as men. Go get a construction job. You got all that energy. You want to fight. You want to go on different platforms just to fight. You're like almost 40 years old, bro. Come on now. Are you serious? And y'all think that's cute. Let's go on this show. Let's go fight this one for no reason. That shows you how slow and how uneducated minded you are. And you bring nothing but negativity. And then it's about the gay people, where the gay people should be sticking together because we went through enough as gay people trying to get our gay rights and get the gay respect. When you got other gays beating down other gays, it's weird to me. And I would never stand next to you because you doing negative shit. Nah, it ain't about that. If you was doing something positive, you ain't doing nothing positive. Talking about people and talking about the things that they're going through on their downloads is not a positive thing to me. So that's why I came up here on YouTube to express myself. And that's why I go after SL Davis. That's why I go after Blade. That's why I go after y'all, because y'all so worried about what other people are doing in their life and trying to beat people down and beat people's spirits and confidence down. And then when somebody come back at you and try to preach and not preach or tell you the truth hurts. That's why y'all so mad to hear me talk about it, because the truth hurts. The truth hurts. Yeah, we all should stick together for, like I'm gonna say, for instance, my culture. I'm Jamaican. My culture stick together. But Chinese culture stick together. Puerto Rican culture stick together. Mexican culture sticks together. Every culture stick together, all except the black community. All except the black community. They so mad at each other, and now they thinking, oh, she trying to steal my platform. How am I trying to steal your platform? Because I don't give a fuck about no likes, no views, none of that. I'm just up here to say, if you feel that you could tell somebody else's story, why somebody can't tell yours? Why can't somebody tell your story? You trying to tell everybody else's story, and then you put more to it. You lie about shit. You in competition with everybody but yourself. But yourself. You know, and you think it's okay. Oh, my name Tommy the Gossip. That's my job. Who the fuck hired you to be in somebody else's business? Who gave you that job? So if you feel that that's your job, well, I feel that then that's my job and my duty to come up here and to shut all this down and shut everybody down because y'all don't do nothing but bring negative energy among each other. So it's okay. You the victim, Tommy the Gossip. Now Tommy the Gossip's the victim. Oh, they're coming up here. Oh, the content creator. Oh, they're coming up here. They coming. Yeah, that's what it is. That's what it is, friend. They coming up here. They trying to steal our views. They trying to steal our likes. What? What is that? I don't even know what that is. I don't even know how to work the internet. I just know how to go live. All that other, they trying to steal my view. They trying to steal my likes. What? I get enough motherfucking likes off the motherfucking phone. In the public and society. That's where my views and my likes come from. As far as sitting on a phone all day, sitting in front of a big your camera on your phone, begging for people to look at you, to listen to you, that's insecurities on your behalf. That's your insecurities because you can't go outside and get that same kind of attention outside. So you sit on the internet and think that you're supposed to run TikTok, you're supposed to run YouTube. You the only one that's supposed to be up here talking about everybody else, and nobody's supposed to talk about Tommy the Gossip. I don't care how you feel about it. I don't care how your ex feel about it. I don't care how your mama feel about it. I don't care about nothing. You sat up here last night and talked about Kay's children, but soon somebody say something about you not being a father to your child, that's a problem. But you can sit here and talk about this woman and her children. See, make it make sense. Make it make sense. And all that. I'm gonna come up here and be Captain Saberhole. You can have, I don't give a fuck how many Captain Saberholes up on this channel. I'm gonna say what the fuck I want to say. I don't like what's going on. I don't like the fact that you think that you run a YouTube and you think that you can say what you want to say about people. People ain't supposed to talk about you. Ain't nobody gave you that job to sit and say that you want to be in everybody's business. If you want to be in somebody's business, why you don't be positive energy? You bring in negative energy. That's some real talk, friend. For real though, listen up though. Real talk. He mad. I could talk about anybody. I could talk about everybody, but I can't see you finish seeing what you were saying, Mike. I could talk about everybody, but nobody can talk about me. I could put everybody else's struggle and miseries or their downfalls in life on the internet, but nobody can talk about me. Make it make sense. I don't talk about who the fuck I want to talk about, and I don't like it. I don't like the ignorance. That's what y'all bring. Y'all creators are ignorant, and y'all think that people owe you something because you begging for their money. You begging for their kids' money. The money that you begging your supporters is taking food off the table for their children and their family or their bills. And you want somebody to sit up on the phone and watch you and send you money and send you whatever the fuck you take care of you. And throw them likes up, y'all. Throw them likes up. Throw them hashtags or whatever the fuck y'all be calling them gifts and whatever. I don't know about that. I hear about it, but I don't know what the purpose is. That's like begging people to pay to watch you. That's what y'all do. Y'all sitting up here begging people to watch you. And now when people call you out, now y'all the victims. Not everybody's going to agree to your negativity. Not everybody agree to your negativity. And then there's a bunch of gay people fighting a bunch of gay people. Black people fucking arguing about the black people shit. When do Black Lives Matter? When Black Lives going to start mattering to the black culture? When that unity is going to come back? When is that unity of a black culture going to come back? Because the black culture is tearing each other down to the point where all y'all can be washed away. Where our culture, like my Jamaican culture, the Indian culture, the Puerto Rican culture, the Mexican culture, the Chinese, the Japanese, all different cultures is going to take over the world while you black people are killing each other. Make it make sense. Y'all want to go on somebody else's platform just to fight just because. I'm going to fight you because you said this about me. You're not supposed to talk about me, but I can talk about you. Make it make sense. It don't make sense to me. It don't make sense. Ain't nothing you can say that makes sense. Oh, Tommy, that's Tommy's job. That's Tommy's job to get up here and talk about other people. What? Who told you that? Who told you that was Tommy's job? Who told you that was Tommy's job to be messy and be in everybody else's business? Nobody told Tommy to do that. Tommy told Tommy to do that. And now Tommy thinks he's supposed to talk about everybody else and nobody's supposed to talk about Tommy. You talk bad about people. So how you feel now? How do you feel that I started destroying you and started telling your truth? You don't like it. Now you're the victim. Now you're the victim. Ain't that crazy? You see how that works? Yeah, they like negativity, friend. They love negativity. But the point to me is they get up here and they think they can say any and everything to people, and people are not supposed to say something back. Not everybody's gonna agree. Not everybody's gonna agree with Tommy the Gossip. Not everybody's gonna agree with Shamar. Not everybody's gonna agree with Avril. Nobody's gonna agree with Messy Dot. Nobody's gonna agree with LaShawn. Not everybody's that negative. And my purpose is, if you could do it to people, why people can't do it to you? If you could throw out negativity, okay, exactly, baby. You know they block you because they don't like to hear the truth. That's what it is, and that's what they came up here to stand their grounds. Oh, we creators. This is what we supposed to do. No, nobody told you to get up on no damn platform and beg people for their money. Ain't nobody told you to do that but your lazy ass. You told your lazy ass to do that. You feel me? So the only reason why they block you, friend, is because they don't like the truth. They like the truth. Well, if they talking about, oh, they trying to steal our platform, because me and Tommy and Shamar, we the it's up here on the chat line. What the fuck is that? Begging for other people. Yeah, y'all probably are the number one beggars on the motherfucking line. What is you talking about? But you begging other people for they hard work. Some of them have got hard working money. They work hard for their money. That's like me taking from my pocket and sending it to you. For what? That $20 can go on my light bill. But y'all, for some reason, y'all got life twisted. You got life twisted. You got life real twisted, and y'all letting these internets and these platforms make you something that you're not. Nobody owe you shit. It's like you don't owe me nothing. I don't owe you nothing. I don't owe you no respect. I didn't come up here to steal your platform. How am I gonna steal your platform if your platform is so strong? If so many miserable people want to sit around you talk about other people's business, and if that's because people gonna do whatever the fuck they want to do, like I'm gonna do what I want to do. I don't like it. I don't like it. I like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. You know, yeah, that's my family calling me back. It's hot outside. It's 95 degrees. I had to take time out and come and get me some air. It's hot outside. But yeah, if you feel that this is your job, why don't you do something positive? Why don't you do something positive? Because from the time I seen you on the internet, it was always trying to talk bad about Avril, talk bad about Shamar, to talk bad about this one, talk bad about that one, talk bad about this one, talk bad about. And the only reason why we know Shamar and so much, those two clowns put their relationship out on into the public. Do that when you go on the internet and you put your business out, so you taking that place in life where okay, somebody's gonna agree and like what I'm saying, and some people are gonna disagree and like what I'm saying. So if you're gonna stay on a platform talking about this is your job, you gotta take the good, the bad, and the ugly. If you think you can sit and talk about somebody, why somebody can't talk about you? Now you the victim. Now you the victim because somebody strong-minded like me coming along. Oh, they're trying to get our views. They're trying to get our like. What the fuck is views and like? What is that? What is that? What does that do for you? Views and likes. What does that do? I don't get it. I don't know what it is. It make me never mind. Yeah, it's just going too far. And then they think because Tommy's a blogger and Alva's a creator, and they think because they choose to do this in their life that they supposed to get. No, if you choose to put your business out in the public, then you're choosing to get good advice and you're choosing to get bad advice. Point blank. And I just felt like Tommy was a little bit too high. Like you think that, like I don't anybody that really have a good heart. If you think picking on Shamar, and I'm not excusing none of Shamar's behavior because I didn't like the fact that he was, matter of fact, I told Shamar about going out there arguing with that grown ass man in the wig that was homeless. That wasn't no woman. That was a grown ass man in the wig he was arguing with. But that was unnecessary. So yeah, it's time that if people need to realize if you're gonna do things in the public, then and people ain't gonna like it. Not everybody's gonna like what you do. I don't sit on your platform and listen to you because you don't do nothing but bring negative energy. You talk bad about people. How is that? How is that a positive thing that you sitting on the phone and talking bad about people all day, every day, 7 days a week? You ain't never saying nothing positive, and you let me get on this platform so I can prove I can talk junk. Why don't you come to this platform? Not my platform on the news. Y'all so big bad, and y'all think y'all could beat everybody. That punch you and take you the fuck out because you think you supposed to be on a platform talking about people, bringing other people down. How is that good? How is that good? Yeah, Shamar got his fault, but most of us that's smarter than the average bear and not lower than a can't even speak a spell right. How do you feel that that's okay to pick on him? You can pick on Shamar. This is what y'all saying. This is what y'all trying to bring to the table. This is what y'all trying to bring to the table. You can pick on Shamar and say any and everything about Shamar, but if Shamar clap back, then we sticking up for Shamar. No, Shamar got his faults too. But I'm just saying, how you think that you are the only one supposed to talk about other people and the struggles that they're going through in their life and their downfall, and nobody's supposed to sit and say, okay, well, since Tommy feels that he wants to be a bully and talk about other people and bring other people's life and information to a platform, how you know Q, or Armory, or what's his name is, that got kicked out of his hotel room. How you know he wanted you to talk about that? See, you talking about have consideration and have some respect for you for what? You don't got respect for nobody else. And now you want to play like you the victim because now I'm talking about you. And no, I don't have to dig up your information. I knew your information from day one. I was like, who is this idiot that's always talking about everybody so bad and angry for the last 2.5 years? Who's this idiot? So you made me want to investigate who the fuck you was. And you a nobody that sit on the phone and think you're supposed to be the only one on YouTube talking about people, and people supposed to respect you. I don't respect none of that. I don't respect the negative. I don't respect the evilness. I don't respect none of that. I don't give a fuck who don't like it. I don't respect that. And talking about trying to take your platform for what? It's too much. You know what? How you wasting life? Y'all sit on each. How many platforms? Four. I just named like what? YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook. 4 platforms that you sit your lazy ass on and don't even go outside in the free world and look for a job. If you got that much energy, you don't even go outside and enjoy. Go to the beach. Go enjoy the birds and the bees. But no, you think it's okay to sit on a phone talking about this is your job to talk and bring people's business to the platform. Okay. If you feel that's your job, okay, then hey, you got to deal with the good, the bad, and the ugly. So, because most people, I don't like it. I don't care if nobody else don't like it. I know I don't like shit like that. I don't like to see people's spirits being torn down by a bunch of idiots that don't do shit in life. You ain't accomplished nothing in life. Your accomplishment is getting on a phone line trying to prove that you could fight, try to prove that you could talk about other people. That's not an accomplishment in life to me. You know, sometimes you got to learn how to get back to your community. You know, tell me when you ever go to your community and get back to the children of the community, or just go out and feed the poor people, or go sit with one of them and hear their story and make their day, giving them a bottle of water and some food to eat. When you ever do something positive? Y'all so stuck on negativity and think that it's supposed to be acceptable because you getting views and likes. What the fuck is views and likes? You will thank you, sweetheart. You know, it's not even about attacking Tommy. To be honest with you, my friend, and I appreciate you too. I really do, because there's good people in the world today, and that's big. I love people. I don't care if they green. I don't care if they purple. I love people. And if I see that God said love thy neighbor. So if I see a man that's walking down the street and he needs a bottle of water and I got a bottle of water in my pocket, I'm gonna take that bottle of water and give it to that man. I'm not gonna take a fucking hammer and knock him the fuck down because he's already going through something. And that's what Tommy the Gossip do. He thinks that, I'm Tommy the Gossip. I could talk about other people's furniture. I could talk about other people's kids. I could talk about other people's struggles in life, but nobody can't talk about me. Fuck that. I'm gonna talk about you because I don't like your evil spirits. I don't like what you bring to the table. And anybody that follow you has evil spirits to edge you on and not tell you that's wrong, Tommy. What you doing is wrong, Tommy. Exactly, friend. I love you for that. Exactly, friend. You know, if nobody, the people that follow you, they much older than you. Some of them are younger, but the older ones are the ones that edging you want to keep the drama going. That's all y'all do is drama. Y'all don't have no kind of positivity, and y'all don't do nothing positive. You know, only sometimes Al will do something positive, but then he goes back into the drama. That's all drama. And then because y'all bring drama to the table, y'all want people to be on your here today. Tommy fucked up somebody's spirit. Tommy took somebody's life and put it on the internet. How you know they want their business on the internet? Just like you didn't want your business out on the internet. You can't stand the fact that I put your health issues out on the internet, but you was putting everybody else health issue. You just said that last week about Alva and Shamar. So not to put you in any kind of situation with them, but it's okay for you to throw poison venom and evil spirits venoms and everybody else. But now here comes God's child, Captain Saberho. You don't like it. Now you're the victim. Now you're the victim. Now you become the victim. Oh, they're trying to steal my platform. They're trying to take my place. I would never try to take food off nobody's table. And I would never have to sit on a phone on 4 different platforms and gifts and what they say, like, what is it, friend? Likes, what they be asking for, likes, views, what is it? I would never. I don't never have to do that, bruh. I love going outside too much. I love interacting with my community. But now y'all the victim. Y'all the victim because people ain't down with the negativity. I would never be a follower. I'm a Leo. I'm a leader. You better ask about us. You better ask about it. Likes, comments, and subscribe. That's what it's called. And what they get? $1.24 or something a minute or something like that. Like, bro, are you serious? Are you serious though? Like, are you serious though? I work a 9 to 5. You think I like working a 9 to 5 and then come on my internet and have to be saying, yeah, this is what my mother, this is what my fucking taxpayers' money going to these idiots that get SSI check and lazy and then you get out and work just like my 12-year-old nephew got it. My 12-year-old great nephew has a job in a barbershop. He making money. And now if a 12-year-old can go get a damn job, why y'all can't get a job? Make it make sense. It's not about, let me just let you know this, Tommy. It's not about bullying you or stealing your platforms or what was it, friend? Your likes, your comments, and your subscribers, whatever that means. But it's not about that. It's about the fact that you think that you could put everybody else, say negative things about what everybody else is going through in their life, but nobody can say nothing about you. Who said that? You said this is my job. Who gave you this job? Who named you Tommy the Gossip? You saying YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, and Instagram called you and said, we want you to name yourself Tommy the Gossip, and we want you to bring everybody's business but yours to the internet. Somebody told you that? They hired you, you signed a contract to do that? And talk about, I'm on a contract to fight, y'all. I'm gonna go fight. How old are you? How old are you talking about going on somebody's platform and you just want to fight just because? How old are you? How old are you? Like, ain't you a little bit too old to be, I want to go on the platform and fight? Fight for what? Because people don't want you bullying them? Exactly, cuz. Exactly, blood. On some real shit, friend. They don't like the fact that somebody like me is so strong-minded. It's not about bullying Tommy or stealing his platform, like he's trying to say, trying to steal their platform and move them out of the way. If your platform is that strong, you ain't going nowhere. It's a point and a principle about an adult stepping in and telling what y'all doing ain't right. And why fight Shamar? Why fight Shamar? You talk about Shamar. You've been talking about Shamar for the last 2 years since Shamar left your present as a so-called friend. Y'all don't even know how to be friends with each other. Because, let me screw you on something. When you somebody's friend, I still got my friends from kindergarten, preschool in Connecticut. We grew up together, and I still got my friends I met one from first, and my first girlfriend I met in preschool. I still have her as one of my best friends. Okay, but let me just put it this way. You've been arguing with Shamar for the last 2 years, okay? You've been saying some crazy shit about Shamar, crazy shit about his body and everything else. We're to the point that this young man felt like he needed to commit suicide because he was tired of being bullied on the internet, and you thought it was funny. You thought it was funny. You cricket body this, cricket body that, cricket body this, retard that, You think it's funny. It's okay. It's funny when you do it. But now somebody's laughing. So nobody's laughing with you when it comes to me. I don't laugh at things like that. And yes, Shamar is a nuisance. Yes, Shamar has dysfunctional behavior. But that's a handicapped dude. And I'm not finding excuses for him because at this point, we all, good or bad, that like Shamar. We all know that Shamar needs a caretaker, not just for mental issues. He needs to be seen as psychiatrist on a daily basis. In my opinion, I'm not here to judge him. That's his choice. He needs a caregiver to take him out of negative energy and negative environment and negative people. So if a state providing caregiver becomes into his life, I think Shamar would be better. I think he would be better because the people that surround him, including LaShawn, he claims that he's Shamar's friend, but deep down inside, a friend ain't gonna make you take you out nowhere in society and make you crash out and harm somebody, knowing that you can go to jail. Those are not friends. And the meaning of a friend, y'all be people's friends so y'all can throw it back up in your faces. And that's what you do, Tommy. That's all you talk about is what you did for somebody. And what you did for somebody is you want everybody to think you did all these things for somebody. But what did somebody do for you? You don't tell what people do for you. You didn't tell people that Albo bought you a couch and Albo was paying half your bills when he was staying with you. No, you made it look like you took him off a homeless situation and you were just taking care of him. You know, see, that's what y'all don't do. Y'all don't tell the good about people. And friends don't do that. If you somebody's friend, and yeah, you're gonna fall out because that's how brothers and sisters do. They have a falling out, but two friends stick together. Two friends. I have a matter of fact, let me just say that I was friends with somebody for 20 years. I had a disagreement with him. And he's my brother to me because we went to every school I went to, he went to. That's my brother. I didn't like what he did and what he said to women, so I had to check him on it yesterday. I checked him on it, and doesn't mean that he's not my friend. I'm not gonna go and run and tell all his business on the internet, and I don't be people's friend just to have something on them. And that's what y'all people do, because you know why? Y'all was raised from the other side of the track. You know what I'm saying? I'm not just because I'm Jamaican, I'm not saying that we better than black people, but y'all was raised from a different track. Y'all be people's friend because you want to have something up on them. You're not being people's friend from the heart. If you was somebody's friend from the heart, then you wouldn't have to say, well, Shamar, remember when you was dusty and you didn't wash your ass and you bringing it all to the internet. If you that person's true friend, you would have said, Shamar, off the line, and did help Shamar in his situation. You don't come to the line and tell everybody in the whole wide world, because what you put on the internet, it's gonna be on the internet for the rest of your life and the rest of our life until this world come to an end. Okay, so you don't just be on the internet just telling somebody dirty laundry and then think that your laundry is supposed to be clean. That's not what you do. And that's not what I came up here for, Thomas. I didn't come up here to be a bully to you, or I came up here to embarrass you just like you try to embarrass everybody else that you talk about. And now you don't like it. Now you don't like it because now you talk about, I'm trying to steal your phone. I'm trying to, no. Sit down all day, every after 9 to 5, I do my nonprofit organization that you help children in the community that don't have to come up like you and feel that they can be lazy and just wait for a government assistance. Because now, as these children are growing up today and running away from home, they don't realize that it ain't gonna be no welfare when they get to the age that they could collect welfare. Ain't gonna be no welfare for them. So therefore, that when you go out and help the community and do for the community and do for other people good things for the other community, maybe you feel good about yourself. Start volunteering. You got so much energy to get on a chat line and talk about what the bad things that people are going through in life, but then you get mad when somebody starts telling your truth. Then you become a victim. Okay, Bad Bug? Yeah, very big mad. You got to go get him a Big Mac. Because he thinks somebody trying to steal his platform. What platform? I ain't trying to steal your phone. Why would I try to steal your phone? Like, that don't make no sense. I came up here, my purpose and my twin, we up here to shut all this negativity down. You know, how do you feel now that I told your business? I didn't have to let Alvo tell it. I didn't have to tell your health issues on here. You tell everybody else's. You, Tommy, you tell you feel like you know everybody else's health issues. So why not tell the truth? Why not tell the truth? Y'all don't like the truth. So now y'all become victims. Y'all want people to say, oh, they beggars. They supposed to get the utmost respect because they on 4 different platforms begging for views. And what was it, friend? Views, comments, and likes and subscribers. That's not why we're here. That's not why we're here. God sent us here to stop all this evilness and all this hatefulness and all this. To me, y'all don't like yourself. That's why you try to draw attention to yourself to talk about everybody else, because you don't want to deal with your own issues that you are going through in life. You know, you don't like the fact that I came up here and I said what I said about you, and I meant what the fuck I said, and it was the truth what I said. Okay, so you don't like it because you want to be that it girl to talk about everybody else. First and foremost, you are not a girl. You are a grown ass man. So you want to be that it boy. You want to, I run the YouTube. I run YouTube because I get up here and I talk about everybody. Now somebody talking about you and try to put you in check and let you know all that negativity shit. It's not cool. Some people, I don't like that. I don't come from a bitter heart. I wasn't raised like that. I wasn't raised like that. And I'm not going to ever be on the internet allowing that. Every time I turn around, that's what you see. And or then you got all these older people that should be saying, yo, that's not cool. Nah, yo, we so proud of you. You punched Shamar in the face. Yeah, we proud of you. We proud. That's what they saying. Those are the people that are negative and don't have a good heart to be proud that you fought. I don't care what he said. Well, look what you say to him. Exactly. Go do something positive. If you said you take care of your son, how come you ain't never with him? Because you too busy on the internet worrying about what this gay guy is doing, what this gay guy's struggle is going through. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. I'm just like how is y'all the victim? How is y'all the victim when y'all bring this kind of energy to the network? Not everybody's gonna stick around and send you money because you doing something negative. I would never send you $1 because you punched Shamar in the face. I would never send you $1 because you talking about this one and you talking about Alva getting fucked, but Alva up in Houston getting dick down. He get fucked by any and everybody. He got a sugar daddy. I'm not gonna give you $1 for that because you trying to steal his spirit. Whatever he's doing, he must be comfortable doing whatever whoever's doing what, you know. A lot of people, not everybody's got a good life. You know, I wasn't born with a silver spoon in my mouth, but my family comes from richness. My family owned property in Jamaica. My family got money. We come from richness. We didn't come from you know, when you got 3 years old, you start talking, or so we got to look at the Chinese people. Go sit on it. You like sitting on your ass all day looking on the internet. Go look up the Chinese kids and see what they're doing in school. They're cooking. They learn how to cook. They learn how to sew. They learn how to fill out. They doing positive things with their children and showing us that's in America that y'all slow as hell. And then you're gonna sit on the phone and talk about this is your job, this is our jobs to be creators. This is our job. Ain't nobody tell you to get up here and do that. And if you're gonna create something, create shit about your life. Why always be so negative about somebody else's life? How you knew that dude Amaro or whatever his name is, his situation, whatever his situation is that we already know because he's on live showing his situation. But how you know he wanted you, Tom the Gossip, to take it and put it on your platform and talk about it? But it's okay for you to do it, right? It's not okay. Y'all negative, and just because you choose to be lazy and become a lazy bastard on the internet and think that because you choose to be a content creator or a blogger that you're supposed to get the utmost respect. Where they do that at? Okay, you got exactly. That's what I said. What I look like sending you $1 or $10, and that could go to my damn me getting my rug or me put that down and some food in my house, or you know, especially the mothers up here. I have to like question them sometimes because how you taking your bill money and I mean, some people might have extra money to give. Okay, fine, that's what you choose to do. But how you feel that you have to send your children's money, because what you send it to these creators and bloggers, you taking off your children's table. Because who to say your children don't need a loaf of bread and you can't get them a loaf of bread because you're too busy kissing ass on a creator's or a blogger's page? That's insecurity. I just feel like this. I feel like this. If that's what y'all choose to do for the rest of your life and sit on the internet and beg people for their hard-earned working money or their government assistance checks that they get, if you think that's what you're supposed to do in life, fine and dandy. But then when y'all gonna start doing something positive? You know, even if you want to do that, when you gonna do positive things? Because all lately you're doing all negative things, and now you want people to agree with your negativity. I don't Nah, you ain't gonna tell me to agree with it. You ain't gonna tell me I can't come up here and talk about Tommy when Tommy talk about everybody else. Nah, I'm gonna talk about it. I'm gonna talk about it because I don't like it. I'm gonna speak up about it because I'm an adult. I'm a positive adult, and it wasn't to come up here to beat Tommy up and to it's just to tell Tommy you need to be a little bit humble in life and stop picking on everybody. You don't have a fabulous life where you could just sit back and argue with people just or to tell people some storyline. People can tell their own. Everybody have their own testimony. Give people a chance to tell if they want to tell their testimony on a platform. Let them tell their testimony. Who paid you to go tell somebody testimony? Because you called yourself Tommy the Gossip? Get the fuck out of here with that slow shit. That's slow to me. That's somebody that, and then somebody get this blogger this blogger got up here. They want to steal Tommy's platform and talk about Tommy's health. Tommy talk about everybody else's health. So why somebody can't tell the truth about Tommy's health? Don't be out here having unprotected sex and then you won't have to worry about somebody putting your motherfucking business on a line. Exactly, the truth should set them free. Exactly, they don't like the truth. That's why then they come up here and make platforms and make indirect. If I got something to say, I'm gonna say your name. I'm not no indirect person. I'm gonna say your name. I don't like what you're doing. What you're doing is bad, and it is bad to me. What you're doing is very negative. And for you to keep, and it's all about you beating up the gay community. Then you want to be on platforms like Shekinah Joe and what's the other funky pussy? Sukiana. You want to go on their platform to beat up on gay people. You know how crazy that looks? You know how crazy that looks? Real talk though, do you know how crazy that looks? Gay people, a gay man going on a straight woman's platform to dog out other gay men. And it's bad enough I went through. And that was aggravating me. So get where even President Trump respect us being gay, but he respect us as being a gay woman and a gay man. Not a man in a wig, putting socks in a bra and acting like a woman, and not a woman trying to be a man. It's not that. That's not what it is. It's about people embracing each other, and you got people and gay people coming together and still embracing each other. We are one. We all got the same color blood, and that's red. You know, and the only reason you don't like me or you don't like my speech, somebody should be saying on your platform to say, no, chill and start doing positive content. Every time you come here, yeah, not good content. That's not good content. I'm gonna get off live because I guess the music must be an issue on YouTube. I don't know these things. I'm gonna go ahead and shut it down. But I came up here to say, it's about telling you if you be negative, if you get a negative vibe, okay? If you can bring a negative vibe ever to this chat line and drama and tell everybody else's business, then anybody, even myself and anybody else behind me, can say what they want to say about you. Is you dig up dirt and everything about everybody else, why people can't dig up dirt about you. Okay? Okay? So you gotta remember what you throw out is gonna be thrown back at you. You know, and then like I said again, and I want you to clearly understand this. It's not in you, it's not trying to steal your platforms and your views and your likes and all that. It's not about that. It's about somebody shutting down the negativity and the negative and the evil spirits that y'all bring to the table. Just because you choose to be a blogger, but be a positive blogger. Say positive things. I think you'll get a better reaction out of being positive than always thinking that everybody just want to hear you talk about somebody else's struggle in life and somebody else's testimony. Because if people wanted you to tell their testimony, they would have called you up and said, could you tell my testimony from the time I came out my mother's womb until I am where I'm at today? Nobody told you to do that. So you feel that it's okay for you to do that, but it's not okay for somebody to do that back to you. So now I'm saying to you, Tommy, God, so how you like it? You don't like the fact that I came up here and I did what I did. I did what I did to show you how other people feel. You have to be mindful about other people's feelings. And you got to remember, if you throw dirt is going to be thrown back. Mud is going to be thrown in your face. So you got to be mindful. And I guess the music, yeah, I can't play music on this platform. Okay, friend. Well, I'm gonna go back. I'm cool enough. I had to came in and get some. I told him I was coming in to get some more ice out the refrigerator, but I actually came in here to address this because I want people to know it's not about trying to take somebody's platform or take their views and their subscribers and all that. It's about stopping this negative and no anybody that get up every day and think that they need to watch Tommy the Gossip because he's gonna bring you something negative about what somebody else is going through his life. You got a bitter heart. You got a very bitter heart, and you need to get on your knees and get in touch with your higher power so you can start doing positive content about your life and what you going through. And then you might have a bad day. You might want to vent. That's okay. It's okay to vent. But you venting every day about somebody else's testimony or their journey in life. That's the problem. Okay, friend. Okay, friend, I feel you. I just wanted to say what I had to say because they thinking that somebody trying to take their place. Man, if your platform is strong enough and your supporters is strong enough, if they that negative, they're gonna follow negativity. And I'm saying it's not about that. I don't give a fuck about no views, no comments, no subscribers, no likes, none of that. I don't care about that. I care about the fact that you are hurting other people and you feel that it's okay to hurt other people. Now somebody's coming at you. You don't like it. Now you want to play victim. It's not about that. See, you don't like the fact that I told about your health issues and the things that you're going through. You don't like that, but it's okay for you to say that about Shamar's. You say that about Shamar. You say that about LaShawn. You say that about Method. You say that about Al. You said all those two people I named. You said they all were sick. They all need to go see a clinic. That's what you said. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, yo, it is what it is. Yeah, cool, man, do it, but they do not do it. But like I said, I'm gonna continue spreading positivity because sometimes people need to hear that. People don't always need to hear drama, and they see enough in their life on their own. They don't need to get up on the internet and think that you can vent and talk about somebody else's testimony or somebody else's struggle through life. It's not okay. Just like you felt like because Shamar said you're not a good father. You felt the need to go out and fight Shamar, but you sat up here and last night and any other night and talked about children. You contradicted yourself. You don't want nobody to talk about yourself and how you're not a black father in parenting classes, and nobody on your platform is going to take classes and be a but you can sit up and talk about that lady. I gotta go. It's telling me about the music. I gotta go. Hey, friend, I love and I'm going to continue doing what I'm doing, and it's not about It's not about views, comments, and subscribers. It's about saying something positive that none of y'all is doing. If you're a creator, create your own issues. Stop creating other people's problems and bring it to your platforms. And y'all ain't the only ones that needs to be up. We don't need to see you every day, just you. Just you and Tommy, or Tommy and just Alvo and Shamar and Messy Down. We don't need to just see y'all. There's other people that could get up here and talk about the negative things that y'all do. Okay? It is what it is. Friend, I love you. I holler at you. I holler at you. Have a good evening, baby. I holler at you.